This low-cost off-road motorsport event brings together drivers from all over New Zealand to show off their driving skills and their cars on rugged terrain and compete for the overall Drivers' Championship. Car 02 is the well-presented car owned and driven by Brad Horgan of Taranaki with his bouncer and co-driver Kirsten Landers. Their close coordination, knowing each other's moves, makes it seem they're almost a married couple. Brad is one of the top drivers in the country, an overall champion and still only in his early 20s. Unfortunately, mechanical breakdowns happen to the best of them. Today the car was pushed just a bit too hard and snapped the rear axle, putting it out of the competition. Ah well, better luck next time, Brad. Here we have Gordon Marshall with co-driver and bouncer Sean Marshall from Taranaki in car 05 negotiating carefully through this course, the section as it is called. In the foreground is the section observer and scorer Lindley Marshall, who is making it a family affair. This is a sport where the whole family can take part. It looks like Mum is keeping her men on their toes. See how the bouncer positions himself so that the car's centre of gravity is in the right place to enable the car to be driven expertly through the course. Driver Sid Hurst in 01 is the current overall top Australasian driver and has recently returned from the United Kingdom, having successfully competed at the very top level. Here he is with Carolyn Keesing doing a fine job. Stephen Bridger and Kevin Silverwood are seriously contemplating the next angle of approach through the terrain. Kevin is ready to alter his body position for the next obstacle. About half of the cars are home built, and here we have Stuart Henderson and Nigel Godfrey in car 21 from the Waikato, attempting to show everyone how to complete the section without hitting a peg, not stopping and keeping within the peg limits. They seem to be enjoying themselves, even if things don't always go according to plan. The sections are set out so that spectators can get a good view of the driving and make it a great day out. The drivers get together roughly once a month on a farm somewhere and practice their driving techniques, honing their skills for the next big national competition. Local Waikato colours indicate a father-daughter combination with Ashley Keesing at the wheel picking up tips from Father Derek. Ashley is only 16 years old but has been driving for the past 3 years, which has resulted in her being a top female driver. She has really taken to the sport and is keen on getting her own car, and I wonder how long it'll be before the student is overtaking the master. More women are taking up the sport and are giving the guys a run for their money. Car 45 with Mac Yates appears to be blitzing this section, albeit with a bit of photographer's license. Waiting for your turn is always a good time to have a chat. Here, female driver Kerry Hogan in car 04 is ably assisted by her father Peter. Cars painted in bright colours certainly mean they can be easily seen, as well as brightly coloured drivers. Sporting Trials is under the compliance regulations of Motorsport New Zealand. A permit must be issued for any event. All drivers and bouncers must wear regulation helmets and protective overalls. These cars must also be mechanically safe and scrutinised by qualified personnel. Steering the cars with one hand on the wheel and the other operating the side brakes for the rear wheels to prevent them from losing traction, while maintaining throttle control and keeping an eye on where you should be going, is all in a day's work for these drivers. Drivers and bouncers normally swap roles so that everyone gets a turn and put their driving skills to the test. From time to time, drivers manage to give themselves and the bouncer a bit of a thrill. Notice how tight front wheels can turn a very tight corner when assisted by the side brake. top Waikato driver Joe Fulton with his wife Marina built their car 96 and really know how to get the best out of it. These cars with their low centre of gravity and independent rear brakes make it look easy, but it's not until you get behind the wheel that things change. Here Joe carefully puts his car through its paces over the humps and bumps, clear the section with no penalty points. Well done Joe. Sporting Trials is the motorsport for the whole family, where they will have fun in a friendly, competitive environment and experience thrills on hills.